Also, as a business person, the ACA, I hear representatives from the GOP talk about how it's going to hurt business, hurt business, hurt business, hurt business. But I'm a business person, and I have been paying a living wage with health benefits for decades. And when I pay a living wage with health benefits for decades, I pay for the people that don't have insurance, the people that go without and break their leg and go to the emergency room, and I believe the figure they use is about $600 a year that we all pay that we have insurance. You mentioned that it was supposed to get people that aren't insured. It's also supposed to bend the cost curve, and it has been the cost curve. It has put money in my pocket. I received tax credits for doing what I've always done, for giving my employees the access to health care and paying for that. I have had my wife go get her pap smear, no copay. My child just got his 7-year checkup, no copay. The insurance exchanges are ready to rock. October 1st, the Silver State Insurance Exchange is there. I've already looked. The same company that I'm buying insurance from now, I'm going to be able to buy the same policy, 9% less, and still get my tax credit. Having people with the ability to buy insurance and go to the emergency room, I wouldn't call that a problem. You know, if that's going to foul up the system because people are getting health care, that's just wrong. So I guess my question to you, after thanking you for immigration reform, is you know, why would you oppose the ACA at every turn? It was passed by the Congress, passed by the Senate, signed by the President of the United States, upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States, and reaffirmed by the re-election of the President of the United States, who won your district. Why would you oppose something that's helping me now? It's bending the cost curve. It's going to bend the cost curve in the future. Why, Congressman, why?
Okay, so first, let me start with the actual passage of the bill. And again, I wasn't there, but it passed in a democratically controlled House, a democratically controlled Senate,
Thank God.
with no opportunity for competing plans to be debated. It passed in the middle of the night. It was done, it was a 2,700-page bill, and just like the Senate bill, nobody had a chance to fully read it. And when you get people now like the Democrats that were involved in drafting it in the Senate saying it's a train wreck, there are problems with the bill. I have freely said from day one.
All laws have problems.
I understand that, and I've said that from day one. There are good things in the bill that we've got to keep, and there are bad things in the bill that we've got to fix or get rid of. And then I wouldn't call the president's re-election an affirmation of ACA. That wasn't an affirmation of ACA. I got re-elected, okay? The president won by 0.8 of a point, I won by 8 points. So in District 3, he won by 0.8 of a point. I won by 8 points. I ran on fixing ACA that it wasn't the right bill. So we can argue whether or not the president's election was reaffirmation of the ACA. But I know that the help that you're getting through those small business tax credits, what are you going to do when it goes away? They're not there for
the cost curve will already have been bent.
But we've already seen that the
that's
cost
just to help me over that bridge. If you ask me a question, that's fine.
I understand. But the cost curve isn't being bent. It may be, you know, so everybody's like you
it's
mentioned.
It's been bent for me, sir.
Well, you might be the exception. Some people will benefit, the vast majority aren't. Okay, when you talk about the $600 roughly of hidden taxes that everybody was paying for the uninsured, there's no such thing as a free preventive health care service. Somebody's footing that, but you may not pay for it,
right?
But somebody's paying for it. Okay, and that payment is going to be across everybody else who's being insured. The bill compacts the rate banding based on age. It goes from group rating to community rating. So a lot of businesses, a lot of larger businesses, I don't say being over 50, those that are truly impacted by the changes to the healthcare law. Because for businesses less than 50, there are good things in the bill that will help them provide insurance
and
to
that's
people.
most employers in this country.
But actually, not really, not less than 50. But once you hit 50 employees, now you're the one that's getting caught with all the additional.
Only if you have 50 people working for you without health insurance.
No, that's not true, because you've now got to provide a plan that meets the requirements that the government has set.
And what I do is buy.
Well, yeah, but that's going to increase your costs.